I think we have audio good. And we got some strange camera situation here. Sorry, Lex. Yeah, there you go. Oh, two DTWs. Here we go. What are you going to do for this question when it shows up? Because it will. You got to draw the only form of arg that has a +1 charge. Yeah. And you'll be using it as either an acid or a base. And then you have to draw a gly with a -1 charge, which I believe is the one on the handout. Gly. No, it's got the pi molecule on the handout. Yeah. So gly on the handout has pi. It's got a plus and a minus. So which one's going to go away first? Well, you're going to put proton on 2.35. Or you're going to take a proton off 9.78. A lot of thinking to do there. I want you to try it on your own. And if you're having trouble, that's a review day question for sure. There's videos on that. There's videos on doing one of these. And videos on these. They're all pKa questions, and now we're throwing pi in there too. Now, this comes straight from our sentences at the top of the screen from our previous activity. Migrate most towards the anode. You just need to review. And please don't memorize charges for anodes and cathodes. Memorize definitions. The normal definition of anode, if you remember, vowels go with vowels. An anode is a site of oxidation. Why? Vowel, vowel. Guess what the cathode is? Site of reduction. What's the only thing that can reduce things? Electrons. Okay, this is the site of oxidation in this question. What's happening during oxidation? You're losing electrons. What charge does your electrode have to be if it's going to rip electrons off of things? The electrode is attracting this charge. You're ripping electrons off of something. What charge is an electron? Negative. The anode is attracting negatives. The anode better have what charge? Positive. There is the charge of the electrode. Charge of electrode. This question translates to which species is the most negative. That's the translation. Okay, so you got to calculate pi for each one. You better become pi experts. Okay, it's a big part of this test. It's not just in the section either. Okay, and then you're going to pick the lowest pi. But your test, I can almost guarantee, it'll be 4 different species and the word cathode, because I like mixing it up. That's me. If you look back, he picks the opposite most times. Right? That's not ever the same question. It's the same approach. If it says cathode there, the electrode has a minus charge. I want the species that has the most positive charge. Okay? This question, I want the species with the most negative charge. Okay, and then you got to draw these out at pH 11. Remember those sentences. Is 11 above the pKa? If so, the acid lost its proton. If 11 is above the pKa, then the acid lost its proton. Then you got to figure out, of all these 4 drawings, and yes, these will be matching. These answers will be matching in these consecutive questions, because the work you did here carries through here too. So it's not a lot of extra work. And you do that. and you move from there.